If you have your phone with you, you can grab it and follow along if you like. Yeah, so as Memo mentioned, this is an innovative product. And for us, it did not make sense to have an innovative insurance product that uses a traditional insurance process. So the sign-up process, the claims process, the inquiries, all of those are done using mobile technology. This is how the process begins. The customer sends an SMS with the word mobile to this short code 70707. All right, so this is the information that's going to be on all our communication. It will be on the billboards, it will be on everything so that customers can easily sign up. Once the customer sends this SMS, the customer will receive a reply SMS from Kenya Orient Insurance Limited. So this SMS response will have a link. So I just want to state at this point that right now, in order to sign up for Orient Mobile, the phone that is to be insured must be internet enabled because the rest of the sign up process is completed online. Okay, so the user will get back this SMS with this link. Once you click on the link, it comes to this homepage. This homepage is the Kenya Orient Mobile landing page, and it has 3 options on it: secure my phone or tablet, check the status of my policy or claim, or report a claim. That means when you already bought a policy, if you want to find out something about your policy, let's say you forgot the date of expiry or you forgot its insurance value, you can go through the same process and you will arrive at this page. Right, so today we're going to be looking at the sign-up process. So you select secure my phone or tablet. This is the next screen that comes up, and it asks the customer to input specific information. The customer is asked to input the code of the sales agent who may be selling this insurance policy to them. If the customer is not using a sales agent, say they're in a room like this or they're at home, the customer would just enter 0. Right? Next is the year of purchase of the device. And as Mama mentioned, the receipt is very important when it comes to claims. So we ask the customer to input the year of purchase of their device. Next, the customer is asked to input their full name as per their ID or passport, and then the national ID or passport number. The customer is also asked to provide an email address. The reason we're asking for email address is because we're going to be communicating policy terms, claim status, and so on via email and via SMS. So it's important that the customer provides this information to us at the point of sign up. The telephone number, as you can see here, it's in gray. It's a different color from all the others. The telephone number appears automatically because it's the telephone number that you are using. It's the telephone number of that SIM card you are using to do the sign-up process. So once the customer has provided all that information, you click continue. Alright, so at the very top, it has the device make and model. I don't know if anyone is following along, but if you have reached this point, you will note that it's able to identify your device. Now, some of you may have started this process and you're not seeing this quotation. Someone may be seeing a message stating, unfortunately, we cannot cover your device at this time. So as Mwaura mentioned, there are specific makes and models that we are insuring. Right now, our catalog has about 120 makes and models. So if your device is not amongst that 120, then you would get a message stating that your device cannot be covered at this time. The screen also displays an insurance value. Now, I don't know if you remember, but on the previous screen, we did not ask the customer to state the value of their device. So this is something that, based on the catalog, we're able to compute automatically. So we look at the device make and model, we look at its year and so on, and we have an algorithm that will determine the insurance value for that device. Right? The system will also display the customer's name, ID number, and the name of the sales agent. So the customer input a code, and at this point it will display the actual name of the sales agent. This will also help the sales agent who is assisting the customer through the sign-up process to make sure that they have been correctly identified. All right. The next step is that the premium is displayed. Again, this is going to be based on the insurance value, and there are two options for payment. So the customer can choose to pay their annual premium upfront, the premium being the fee for taking insurance for 1 year, or the customer can choose to pay in 3 monthly installments. All right, so depending on which option you pick, if you decide to pay in installments and you do that sign-up process today, your cover will be valid for 1 month. When you make your next payment, the cover is extended. When you make your final payment, then the cover is extended all the way to next year, so that it ends up being a 12-month period. If the customer pays their 1 year premium upfront, they would receive a policy that ran from, for example, today, the 13th of September 2013, through to the 13th of September 2014. Next, the screen displays an account number. Now, this is a unique account number that is generated every time a customer goes through this process. And this account number is valid for 72 hours. It is what the customer will use when making their payment, so that we can identify who that payment belongs to. The customer is also asked to click this checkbox to confirm that they have read, understood, and accepted the terms and conditions of Orient Mobile. Now, up to this point, the customer has not made any commitment. This has been the process of getting a quotation, right? Because many customers do not know if they want to buy the product at this point. So that's why it was important for us to display things like the insurance value, the premiums, the terms and conditions, everything that governs Orient Mobile before somebody makes a commitment. Right, so this screen will show the different options for payment. So we have the 4 mobile money modes, and then we have, under cards, we have Visa, MasterCard, and CanSwitch. So the system also tells the customer that an SMS has been sent to their phone. There are actually 2 SMS messages that the customer will receive. So the first message, again, summarizes the device information, including the payment. And it states here that payment confirmation could take up to 15 minutes. Again, because we're using technology, the time between messaging and the time for response could fluctuate. So we want the customer to be prepared to wait so that they do not get anxious if they don't receive an immediate response. The second SMS just summarizes the payment methods as well, including the account number. So the customer has about 72 hours within which to make their payment using this account number. If the customer prefers to go back, think about it for a week or so, they can start the process again, and they will just come back to this point, although they will have a different account number. So once the customer makes their payment, they will receive another SMS from Kenya Orient. This SMS requests them to send their IMEI number back to the short code 70707. So the IMEI number is the unique serial number that every phone has. We ask the customer to retrieve this IMEI number and send it to us by SMS. This will help us at the point of a claim to ensure that the phone that is being claimed for is the one that was insured in the first place. And the only way to uniquely identify a phone is through the IMEI number. So once the customer has made their payment and sent us the IMEI number, they get back this SMS. So the SMS has their policy details and the insurance value, and also gives them another link to go back to the Orient Mobile website. Okay, and that's the end of the process.